Hey guys, thogden here, and welcome back to the videos. Tomorrow, the Euro 2020 starts. It feels amazing to know that we're so close to a big national tournament. After all the restrictions and all the lockdowns that every nation in Europe's been through, we can finally enjoy some football with fans back to an extent. You must be excited.
I cannot wait. The fridge is stocked up. I've just got back from... Hey, Theo, where are you going? Oh, look at that. He's got the shirt.
The new kit. Look, it's even got the 20 on the front. Phil Foden, my star boy. I'm telling you, he's got a big Euros coming.
I thought you were going off to make a brew there.
All I need now is the trim. I need the trim. How many likes do we need to get for this trim, the Foden trim?
Oh my
All
goodness.
Right, if we get like 30,000 likes, I'll get the Phil Foden trim.
Amazing. Let us do that.
We won't get that, but if 30,000 likes, Phil Foden trim, there you go.
Right, and I tell you what, let's move on now. We're going to go through this group by group, aren't we, Theo? Starting with Group A, which is on your screen.
We are, but you forgot to say that if you subscribe, their nation can win the Euros 3-2-1. Your nation might have won the Euros if you just subscribed. Right now, we're moving on to Group A.
What? Even if you're North Macedonian?
Yeah.
Or Scottish?
Hey, there's only one way to find out. Click subscribe and wait.
Starting with Group A, Theo, have you chosen anyone from Group A?
I've gone with Burak Yilmaz.
No, you haven't.
Why are you acting like you don't know who he is?
Go on, talk me through it.
Dad, he's the Turkey number 9, and everybody should get to know, because Turkey this year, they're my dark horses. I don't know if you agree with me, but they've got a very good squad, especially at centre-back. Probably better than England. Burak Yilmaz had a great time at Lille, scored loads of goals, helped them win the French league. Neymar and Mbappe mudded. And he's 35, so this is his last big competition to show Europe and the world what he can do. He's 9th out of my top 10, which is low down, but watch out for him.
Well, ironically, Theo, apart from him, Turkey have got one of the youngest squads in the tournament, along with England. But you know what? In this group, I've gone with an Italian. You know the name, Ciro Immobile. And let me talk you through this, Theo.
Okay.
He's scored 150 goals for Lazio over the last 5 years. He's an absolute bagsman. Now, he's not as prolific for his country, but I've got a feeling that Italy will go a long way in this tournament. Ciro Immobile, 7th.
It's funny you mention him. He's also in my top 10.
Is he?
For top goal scorers. And I've got him much higher than you.
Right.
I've got him in 4th.
Wow.
Now, the reason I believe he'll do well is because Italy this year, they're looking very good.
Yes.
And they need a man up top just to put the goals away. Now, Immobile technically is not very gifted. But what he has is strength, fight, and he'll really put his body on the line for the Italy boys. And I tell you what, if there's anyone to get the goals for Italy, it's him. Chiesa, Berardi, yeah, they're all decent, but their big number 9 who scored the goals this season in the Serie A is Immobile. He'll put away some pens as well. I've put him 4th out of all top goal scorers at Euro 2020.
Wow, he's going to love playing Turkey, Wales, Switzerland. There's 2 or 3 goals there.
Yeah.
Good luck to him.
Good luck. And I think Italy will go through the knockouts, so they'll have more games. I think he'll do well. The manager Mancini is now on a 27 unbeaten run, and although Immobile in the past for Italy in big competitions hasn't performed, Mancini is looking to get rid of the demons, and Immobile is expected to score the goals this summer.
Group B, and I'm just going to jump in with Romelu Lukaku. He's going to play Denmark, Finland and Russia. There's loads of goals there. 60 goals for his country. No Belgian has ever scored more. He's been brilliant for Inter Milan all day long. I'm putting him 3rd.
Yeah, he's been incredible in this Serie A, and one funny thing about Lukaku is wherever he goes, he gets goals.
Yeah.
Even for nation. It really is incredible. Now, the big question this Euro tournament has been, who's going to be the top goal scorer in the whole competition? Harry Kane for England or Lukaku for Belgium? And what really swayed it for me is De Bruyne's injury. Even if he plays, he won't be 100%. Therefore, I'm going to put Lukaku in 2nd.
Wow.
Out of all the top goal scorers, hey, some of you might think Ronaldo might be 1st. Some of you might say Memphis Depay. You're going to have to wait to see our 1st place. But 2nd, for me, is Lukaku. He will bag goals. He always does, even for nation.
He's just an absolute beast. I love his strength, Theo. In front of goal, he is one of the best strikers in the world.
We agree. And that is it for me in Group B. Have you got anyone else?
Yes, I have, Theo.
What?
Artem Zhuba. Let's do that. From Russia. You've not forgot him, have you, Theo?
I have forgotten him.
How can you forget Zhuba? Because he's got 20 goals this season for Zenit. He's an absolute bagsman. I think he's got 29 for Russia. He's going to score goals.
I've had a shocker. I forgot Zhuba. I fair play to you for putting him in your top 10.
And I've put him in 9th place. Now, I think Russia might play 4 games, but I think that's enough for Zhuba to score 3 or 4 goals.
Definitely, definitely. Right, let's move on to the next group, which is C. Have you got anyone from there?
Well, Theo, what a silly silly question because you cannot ignore that man, Memphis Depay. Olympic Lyon, he used to play at Man United. Surely you've got him in your top 10.
Dad, how I see it with Memphis is it could either go two ways. One, he has a bit of a stinker, like when he signed for United.
Yeah.
Or two, banging in the goals for club and country. He's on fire at the moment. He's about to seal a deal with Barcelona.
Yes.
It could all go right for him. This could be his moment to really show, whilst everyone's got the eyes on Netherlands in their easy group, he could be banging in the goals for fun. I think Memphis Depay is going to have an absolute masterclass of a tournament. I've got Depay in 5th place. Where have you got him?
2nd place.
Oh, 2nd?
Yes.
2nd?
Yes.
Wait, where did you put Lukaku?
3rd.
You think Depay's going to get more goals than Lukaku?
Yes, I do.
That's incredible.
Because, for some weird reason, I think the Netherlands might go further than Belgium. I don't know why I say that.
That's
I've just
mad.
got this feeling.
Right, let's move on to Group D, where England are playing with Croatia, Czech Republic, and Scotland. Have you got anyone from Group D?
I'm afraid I haven't. I don't think there's anyone here worth talking about. Sorry. Apart from Harry Kane. He won the Golden Boot at the World Cup. 6 goals, 3 against Panama, lest we forget. 12 goals in qualifying from 8 games. Surely, Theo, he's top 5.
Surely he's top goal scorer. Of course he is. Harry Kane is the Golden Boot winner of Euro 2020. Called here first. I'm telling you it's going to happen. He did it at the Russia World Cup. He's going to do it again. Thogdad, just agree with me. Shake my hand. Come on.
You are such a confident young man. The trouble is, I said in a previous video,
shake my hand.
I think England will be going out either in the group of 16 or the group of 8. So I'm not going for Harry Kane. The Golden Boot is not coming home.
But you haven't said it yet. We've already done Lukaku and Kane. You haven't said your first place.
Harry Kane 4th.
4th?
He is an absolutely wonderful bagsman. I
Are
just
you English?
think
Are
we
you
might
English?
go out earlier.
No, you're a mug.
It's because I'm English that I'm saying this.
Dad, you've watched England for too long, but what you've got to realise about this team is it's different gravy. We've got more quality players around Kane than we did at the Russia World Cup, and he won the Golden Boot for that. Imagine what he can do in this tournament.
Theo, 50 years of hurt. 4th place.
Oh my goodness me, Thogdad. You're starting to really annoy me. I want to move on.
And now for Group E, and I've got to go for a Spanish player, and I couldn't decide which one, so I've gone with Alvaro Morata in 8th place.
Morata?
Now, Theo, this season,
Morata?
he's been all right for Juventus on loan. He's got about a goal every 3 games. He's not prolific
Dad,
for his country.
You can't even cough up the words to explain why you put Morata in your top 10.
He'll get 3 or 4 goals from somewhere.
You're mugging me off. Spain have had COVID scares, Busquets caught corona. There's no chance Morata could be banging in the goals. They're more worried about that right now.
Theo, don't write off Spain too easily.
Who
I don't know why you're doing this.
Who have they got? Tell me who they've got.
Well,
Sergio
Theo,
Ramos, he's out.
Yeah, I know.
He's out. All their old players are gone. They're all retired playing the Japanese league now, geezer. Listen, Spain are finished. But I do have Robert Lewandowski. I think that song was for someone else. But I do have Big Robbo. And I tell you why. I know he's Polish and they don't have a great team around him. But I still think in the games that he's got, for example, Slovakia on the first day, he just will bag a few. I'd put him 6th out of everyone for top goal scorer of Euro 2020. Because it's Lewandowski. Wherever he plays, he bags goals.
Wow, I've put Lewandowski in 10th place. Now, it's a technical reason. I'll have to explain, Theo. Now, listen very carefully. It's because he's Lewandowski and he scores goals wherever he goes.
You put him
41 goals this season. And although he plays for Poland, he will somehow get in that top
Dad,
10.
you put him 10th.
Yeah.
There's nothing to flex about.
But he's
because
Polish.
It's Lewandowski.
He's Polish.
Dad, he's still going to score more than that. He's got to be higher up in your list. And we're going to move on to the next group. But I will sneak in that I may have put Morata in my 10th place.
Oh, and you're giving me all this crap? And suddenly you pop up with the Morata. Shame on you.
I might have put him there because he will score a few, but he will also miss a few. And we all know there's going to be a viral Twitter video of Morata making a terrible miss this tournament.
Yeah.
And I'm all here for that. But I think he'll score a few as well. Maybe just cut out what I said. Yeah. All right, let's move on to the next group.
And now for Group F. This should be fun because at the last Euros, you know who got the Golden Boot, don't you, Theo? It was Griezmann. This time round, you know what? As a Frenchman, I'm going for Benzema, who's got 23 goals this season for Real Madrid. Now, he's not prolific for France, but I reckon he'll be 5th in the ranking. Surely you you've gone for him. Yeah,
Wait,
5th.
but you still haven't said your first, but you haven't said your Golden Boot winner of the tournament yet.
That is correct, Theo.
So what? I mean, how many players have you got in Group F left?
You'll find out.
Bloody hell, Dog Dad. Well, listen, in my Group F,
Yeah.
I've got a couple players,
Yes.
but how many Frenchmen have you got? Because the only Frenchman I've got is Kylian Mbappe.
Wow.
Now, I've put him, currently in my ranking, I've got him third. I think
Yeah.
he won't score as many goals as Harry Kane or Lukaku because of the options in the French team. You've got Benzema who's going to nick a few, Giroud if Benzema's injured, and then, of course, Griezmann will score a few, Pogba. You know what I mean? It's spread out with France. There's a lot of options. Coman, your boy, you love Coman, don't you? He'll nick a few as well. So for me, to put more than one goal scorer in this top 10, I couldn't do it. So there's no Benzema in my top 10. But I think Mbappe's your goal scorer. So third in Euro 2020 for me.
Third place?
Yeah.
Wow, that is very confident. Now, he got 4 goals at the World Cup, didn't he, Theo? He was 22 years old.
Yep.
In qualifying, of course, he was injured for a lot of the time.
But I guess
5 games, 3 goals.
Ronaldo's your first place, isn't he?
I think Kylian Mbappe might sneak a goal here, a goal there. And overall, he's going to win the Golden Boot. Kylian Mbappe. It's coming home to Paris.
So you think France are going to win the Euros and Mbappe's winning the Golden Boot?
Yes.
Well, Thogdad, what's your middle name? Baguette.
Stick your money on it, Theo.
I mean, so who's paid you? Who's giving you a little, you know...
Maybe Macron has given me, a little few...
A few
cases of
Macrons.
wine.
He's giving you a few Macrons. He sent you a few.
Kylian Mbappe is one of the
Macrons.
best young players in the world. I've already said that France will win the Euros.
Josh, make an edit of one of those French hats and put a baguette right there.
Theo.
You are literally French. You said England would lose to France.
Yeah.
Okay. You then say they go on to win the tournament, and you think Mbappe's Golden Boot, and you put Benzema in your top 10 as well. I mean, honestly, I've got 2 more players to come. First of all, I'm going to speak about the Portuguese man, Cristiano Ronaldo. He's in my Group F. He's 7th in the top goal scorer. He's not in the top 6 because I think he's getting on a little bit. But even though with that, Cristiano Ronaldo will still score a few pens, a few tap-ins, and maybe a free kick or 2. You know what Ronaldo's like. So, yeah, he's in my top 10. I know. Where have you got him in the list?
Cristiano Ronaldo is an absolute GOAT, and because of that, he's not in my top 10.
You're joking, Dad.
Because,
I know. He's your GOAT.
Theo,
He's your GOAT. Messi's my GOAT. Ronaldo's your GOAT. So surely he's in your top 10.
He's in the group of death, and I just get this feeling he's not going to have a good tournament. And I hope I'm wrong, because he's brilliant. He's not in the top 10. Okay, I'm going to put him 12th behind Shea Adams.
Oh my God, you're embarrassing, Dad. You haven't put him in your top 10.
No.
Dad, it's Ronaldo.
I know.
Listen, he's going to bag a few pens alone to get in this top 10. We know that. Penaldo, your GOAT.
At some point, players like this stop scoring, and I think it might be now.
Comment below if you agree with Thogdad. I think he's a mug. I think he'll still get in the top 10, don't get me wrong. But I don't think he'll be top 6. But I thought you'd put him first or something.
I tell you who I have put in the top 10, though. Who? Serge Gnabry.
Oh.
Now, this is very left field because he doesn't score as many goals for his team, for Bayern Munich, than he does for his country. He's an absolute bagsman for his country. I think 16 goals in 21 games.
That's really interesting because my final option is also Serge Gnabry.
No way. I put him 6th.
I put him 8th.
Yeah.
So we somewhat agree because Germany don't really have a number 9. They've got Timo Werner, but he's not a great finisher. So they like to experiment with Gnabry up top.
Yeah.
At least Joachim Low tries it. And it does come off. He scores the goals. We know he's a clinical finisher. We saw it at Bayern Munich last year when they went on that great run. Rip Spurs apart, for example.
Yeah.
And if he can, do that in a similar standard for Germany, he will be a good fantasy option for Euro Fantasy. Join our league. Links in description. Josh has put it on the code on the screen. But also, I think he'll make it in the top 10. I agree with you.
Wow, but you know what? Talking about all these players, Theo, it's incredible. What a tournament we've got coming up, eh?
There are so many potential goal scorers.
Yeah.
It's going to be an incredible experience just to go there and watch it. And hopefully we can get down to the England game. So watch out for the vlogs. There's going to be daily content on this YouTube channel. So make sure you're subscribed with the notification bell on. This month is going to be incredible for football and you will want to be there.
Be there or be a square, as Theo says.
And make sure for more updates, follow our Twitter, follow our Instagram and join the Euro Fantasy League. If you've done all of that, you will receive good luck for your nation at Euro 2020. I've called it here first. Thank you for watching this video. 30,000 likes and I'll get the Foden trim. 30,000. Okay, there you go. That's your deal. Let's go. Right, bye.